A notable development as 2020 candidates balance public health messaging and campaign strategy. President Trump responding to an offer from the Biden campaign as the former vice president unleashes on NBC's The Tonight Show. Watch.
Joe Biden would be open to having a phone call with you to talk about the coronavirus pandemic.
Okay, sure.
Would you take his call?
Absolutely.
You would talk to him about it?
I'd love to speak to him, sure.
We still don't have enough tests out there. We still don't have our first responders aren't having the protection they need. Doctors don't have the protection they need. Only until yesterday at his press conference did the president start to grasp the reality of what he's facing in terms of the number of potential deaths, the number of people who are going to contract the virus.
The Biden campaign also confirming in a statement, our teams will be in touch and we will arrange a call. NBC's Steve Kornacki is here in the studio with me at the big board. Steve, good to see you, my friend. It has been a minute. Hope you're doing well. I know you have a new article out there this morning that looks at how history shows and teaches us about re-election chances for presidents during times of national crises. This is certainly one of those moments. What are things looking like for President Trump right now?
Yeah, I mean, look, we have some numbers that have come out here, a lot of polling in the last week or so. I'm not sure what this campaign is quite going to look like for the next few months, but there is going to be some kind of a campaign. There is going to be an election this year, and we're starting to see from these poll numbers here what people make of President Trump and his response to the coronavirus crisis. What you see here is his average approval rating. Again, a bunch of polls have come out just in the last couple of days asking the question, do you approve, disapprove of Trump? This is the Real Clear Politics average. They have met 47.7% approval rating. Now, there are two ways to look at this. Number one, if you compare this, you mentioned past presidents who have been hit with sudden extreme crises. You could think of Jimmy Carter with the Iran hostage crisis back in the late 70s, the first Gulf War with President George Bush Sr., 9/11 with George W. Bush, that level of crises. It's not a pandemic. We don't have a modern parallel for that, but major crises, they saw their approval ratings shoot up 20, 30, 40 points from where they had been. For Donald Trump, this is a gain of 2 or 3 points. So it's significantly lower than past presidents. But at the same time, this number right here, 47.7, this is the highest Donald Trump has been in this average of all approval ratings since he's been president. This is the high watermark for him. The question with Trump, we've said this for years now, he's been in such a tight range of approval. So many people on either side are just dug in. They either don't like him or they like him. Very few people have budged. So even a gain of 2 or 3 points for Trump, which is what this represents, that's also significant at the same time. We will see what happens, obviously, being in the early stages here. But also, this is notable, too, when you average together Trump versus Biden, not just the approval rating anymore. Biden continues to lead here. This is the average of all the polls there. It's about a 6-point advantage for Biden. And there's also this, by the way, this came out yesterday, Wisconsin. This could be the ultimate swing state in 2020, certainly pivotal in 2016. Check this one out. Remember, Trump narrowly won Wisconsin, was the first Republican to do it in 32 years. Trump trailing Biden by 3 points in Wisconsin. This is a poll from Marquette Law out yesterday. And also, there is that primary that is currently scheduled for Wisconsin next Tuesday. A lot of states have moved theirs to May, to June, to mail-in. Wisconsin's going forward, they say, next Tuesday. Biden versus Sanders. And here's the poll there. This is the new one from Marquette Law, 62-34 Biden over Sanders. Keep in mind, in 2016, Sanders won the Wisconsin primary by 13 points over Hillary Clinton. In this poll, he trails it by 28.
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.